Hi, I'm Craven Van Candy, and thank you for joining me. For all of you who have been watching and gave 2,000 views to my channel last week, God bless you. Thank you so much. Just wanted to make a little note here that I did a video 4 years ago called The Abandoned Funfair Park, and it's actually the little video that is doing really well. But I always felt like, and I love that video, I always felt like it was incomplete, and I wanted more out of it. I really liked the original one, but I wanted to do more, I guess reimagine it, reboot it, But I went ahead and did a new version of it. This is it. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, thank you all for everything, your support. You know who you are. God bless. Beyond the veil of silence, there is a place where forgotten screams still echo. A place untouched by light, unspoiled by mercy. It waits deep beneath the waking world, where nightmares are born and never die. No, your ears are not deceiving you. Those are the screams from the dark abyss. I am your host, Craven Van Candy. Each week, we descend together into haunted minds, cursed relics, twisted legends, and the unknowable things that crawl at the edge of our reality. Some of these tales are fiction, but others are not. And once you've heard the whispers, you'll never be alone again. Tonight, we go back to the park. Funfair Park, Dreamcore horror, reimagined. Question: have you ever dreamed about something so often you're not sure it ever even happened? Well, for me, it's always been the Wild Mouse. As many of you know, I've visited this before, but yes, I have a hard time getting it out of my mind. It's like that splinter in the back of my brain. That compact little roller coaster tucked into the far corner of forgotten Funfair Park in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was just a kid, but I remember the way the car screeched on the tracks, the whole ride jerking like it was barely held together by bolts and a prayer. The mouse itself was painted on the front, smiling wide, eyes too big, too empty, hollow, holes like pools of darkness and unadulterated, uninhibited evil. The word around town, they said, was 2 kids that were decapitated on it. They never took the tracks down. Sometimes, in the dog days of summer, you could still hear the chain dragging cars up the first hill, even though there's nothing left but weeds and rust. I decided I was going to go back. Funfair Park's been closed for almost 30 years. The land's fenced off now, half swallowed by trees, but I found a hole in the back gate near the service road. The air smelled like burnt sugar and wet leaves. You know that scent, like something was sweet once, before it rotted. The first thing I saw was the Wild Mouse, and what's left of it. Tracks tangled like bones, support beams sunken into the mud. But somehow, the car, was still on the track. Well, back then, the story went like this. Two boys snuck onto the ride after hours, dared each other to turn it on, but the thing was rigged all wrong. There was a sharp turn just before the second drop. The safety bar didn't lock. They stood up, either to wave or jump out, and both of them beheaded by the support beam. They found their bodies tangled in the track, but they never found their heads. And now people say their ghosts ride the coaster on loops that don't end. I always thought it was a local legend. Something kids told each other, scare the living daylights out of your friends. That was until I heard it start moving. I didn't touch anything. The car just started climbing, and I swear I saw something sitting in the back seat. Two figures, no heads, like silhouettes made of smoke. They materialized and then dematerialized just as quick, within a second. And then they rode the car all the way to the top of the track, and then it stopped. And I could swear from one of its necks, I heard screaming. It went backwards, treading backwards in reverse. But it wasn't just them going in reverse. It was everything. The leaves suddenly blowing not forward, backward. And as I screamed out, my voice, everything I said, was in reverse. I closed my eyes, and I was there at the loading platform. But my God, I don't even remember. I don't remember walking there. Come out, wherever you are. Come on, boys and girls, and ride the Wild Mouse. Hey, you wanna ride? Come on, it'll be fun. The car was back. It's empty. Just waiting. It smelled like copper and wet dog. But then I could taste, yes, that metallic taste of blood and mildew in the air. I told myself it was just a prop, a shell. It had no power over me, no danger. But my feet moved away. Then they came back as if it was pulling me like a magnet. I got in. The second the bar dropped, I knew I'd made a mistake. The chain hung me up so fast my stomach dropped. The sky above was pitch black, even though it was only 7 p.m. But at the top, everything changed. No trees, no park, just darkness and lights, spinning far below, like an infinite carnival, stretching out forever. And then came the drop. I saw flashes of things between the turns. A boy without a head crawling beside me on the tracks. The chimp, the mascot Candy, standing in the crowd smoking a cigarette with his fingers on backwards. My own reflection, laughing, but my eyes were gone. Just tunnels, you know, like the kind the rats make. And all the while, that awful mouse, its face on the front of the car, it kept smiling. Its teeth were too human, gums raw and pink. Its smile got bigger, wider, more teeth, gnawing, gritting. I had to look away. The ride ended in a place that shouldn't exist. A second station, deep underground. There were lockers along the wall, each with names scratched into the metal. One said Benny, the other said Cassidy. Unknown. And another unknown. Inside was a rusted can of spray paint and a child's sneaker, still wet. And in the distance, I saw two shadows walking into the tunnel. See you next time. I don't remember getting off. I just woke up in my car with the engine. The engine's still running. My shirt soaked wet. Fingernails packed with dirt and red paint or blood. I haven't checked. There was a paper ticket in my lap burned at the edges. Dated July 13th, 1989. The day the Wild Mouse was condemned. I don't think it's a legend anymore. See, I think the ride never stopped. It's still looping. And somewhere on that track are two kids who never got off. But sometimes I hear them in my dreams, laughing, waiting for me to come back.